Hello, CIS179CL Cloud Essentials students. Eric Magidson here. I am your instructor and will remain your instructor throughout this course. So in this welcome video, I will detail what you need to know in regards to this course, where you can find content, when things are due, etc. And this welcome to the course video, just like the welcome to the week videos that you receive, will be your primary communication. So please make sure you watch these, as many times students end up asking questions that are detailed in these videos, either for the course or for the week. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to open up Canvas. Now, the assumption here is that you are familiar with Canvas. You have a general understanding. I will walk you through the structure of this course. And please, as always, ask questions after you watch this video, should you have them. All right, so each week, just like this week, you'll receive a communication similar to this one. It should be delivered both in your email and can be found on the home page, which I'll show you in just a minute. In this Welcome to the Week video, it will detail, it'll have this video here listing the number of minutes that this video consumes, so you can make sure that you have enough time to watch it in one session. It also shows weekly reminders as we get into the regular course. Starting in week 2, there will be a participation exercise that I tend to detail within this video, so that I know you watch this video at the early start of each week. All right, so there's that. Let's start just briefly going through Canvas. On the home page, this announcement is most likely going to appear here. Now, I want you to know that since I tend to make this video every term, this is a generalized video. So what that means is this may not be the exact term you're registered for. It may not show the exact due dates. What you receive in Canvas will have the correct due dates for your course throughout the course. I try to have all of the content and due dates populated by day 1 so that you're able to work forward in the class, etc., or have the information that you need to be successful. So as we look at here, any recent announcements will be posted at the top. Not much goes on this homepage. Quick description of the course. You can get to modules, announcements, etc. here, but you can also get to this information here, okay? There is a Zoom Office link, so I'll briefly talk about that. You'll need to have Zoom installed on the computer that you're on when you press this link. That will open up my Zoom office hours. Now, a lot of students, especially if you've taken a class from me, know that I am highly available. I am guaranteed to be on Zoom during the posted office hours that we'll see in a minute, as well as most of the time, if I'm not doing something like recording feedback videos, etc., throughout the day, I'm on Zoom throughout the day in addition to the office hours. So I would encourage you, should you have a quick question, to go there. Better yet would be to utilize MS Teams, which is right here, and your course in MS Teams. Now, there's a welcome post here. This is part of attendance requirement 1. Make sure that you read this post thoroughly and that you respond by hitting reply. Okay. Now, as we work through this course, first of all, there's a chat. This is the best way to get a hold of me, in addition to Zoom. But the best way is definitely through MS Teams and the chat feature. Now, why do I use this over Canvas, the Canvas email solution? It's because you're in a technology class, and this is a technology, either Teams or Slack or a similar technology, that you're going to use in your professional career. So we use the tools that you will experience in your professional career while in this class. Okay? So again, any questions, you let me know. Moving on, modules. This is where you'll be primarily within the course. Now, this Canvas course is integrated seamlessly with the Ascend for Education e-learning software. What that means is that you will complete the work within Canvas. You do not need to go out to ascendeducation.com, log into the class there. Actually, you do not want to do that. You want to click on each item throughout this structure here, so that as you complete items, if it is a graded item, your grade is transferred back to Canvas. Okay. Students, stated that this was much easier to follow. They didn't have multiple platforms to go to, complete this in Canvas, complete this. So this is one of those classes that I am able to integrate all the content, as you'll see here. Okay. Now you're going to want to start with the first day welcome. There's another link to this video, no matter how you found it, whether you found it here or in the announcement. Make sure you review. It's the same video, but make sure you review the content, within that welcome to the course and week 1 announcement, so that you see due dates that are due this week, especially as it pertains to the attendance requirements. Folks, if you miss the deadline for this attendance requirement, you are automatically dropped from the course. Okay, so do not miss these deadlines. It's not a good idea. You will be dropped from the course. Okay, so just to reiterate, this attendance requirement opens Monday at 12:01 a.m. of the first week. You must complete it by noon Wednesday. Okay, at 12:01 p.m. on Wednesday, the second attendance requirement, a syllabus quiz, will open up, and you must complete that by noon on Friday of the first week. Miss either of these, and you will be automatically removed from the course. All right? So this goes along with some other content that we'll talk about here shortly. I do have a late voucher. If you've been in a class with me before, you know that I don't give extra credit. I will talk about performance points briefly, but this late voucher here is what you would fill out. This is a brand new policy, so make sure you read it, even if you've taken a class from me before. You only have 4 days to return a limited number of assignments over just 1 week as a late voucher assignment, okay? This is to cover those times that, maybe you have an unexpected trip, you have an illness in the family, you get ill, something, you haven't managed your time perhaps, or you waited till the end of the week and now you're affected. So this is your, if you will, get out of jail free card. Now, if you're watching this video, you can actually earn those first 5 performance points by sending me an email that says CIS179CL, I reviewed, welcome to course video. And I'm going to add 5 performance points right to your grade right away, so that I know you watched this in detail. Okay? Now, moving back here to modules, again, this is where you'll find all the course material. You'll start with the first week or welcome to the week. There's some material down here provided by the college, such as the institutional syllabus that you might want to review. I cover a lot of that within my syllabus. So let's go into course syllabus and schedules here real quick. You're able to click on this link to open it in a separate browser window, as well as then download it should you want to. But you definitely want to read and review thoroughly, because in attendance requirement 2, you are going to agree that you have read, understand, and will abide by this course syllabus. So make sure you read that. Now down here is a detailed spreadsheet that has every assignment, what week it's covered, when it is due, what week we're on, etc. Let me go down here, and what the point value is. So you have a detailed schedule that you can manage your time successfully with, and that is listed under course syllabus and schedules. Heading back here to the start here section, there is instructor contact and calendar information. So office hours are going to be 10 a.m. to 11:30, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Those are my posted office hours. But as I've said, reach out to me via chat. We can do a quick MS Teams video. You can reach out to me, see if I'm on Zoom, whatever. works best for you. Again, I am highly available outside of posted office hours so that you're not waiting a day for a response to a simple question that keeps you from moving forward with the class or the material that week. Okay? So again, reach out to me if you have questions. Review this information. First thing I'd like to mention, most importantly, is every time you send an email in the subject line, start that subject line with CIS179CL. That is going to redirect your email to a priority class folder and out of my spam-ridden general inbox. And it gets forwarded to my phone if I have a minute, etc. I'm going to be able to respond to it sooner. As long as you do this, it's not going to get lost and perhaps doesn't get read if it ends up in my spam-filled inbox. All right? So there's that information as well. So that's pretty much going to sum up the start here first day. You do have to do the week 1 material as well. And in this class, it is all in order here. So as you complete it, it should come up with a green check mark. I'm on the instructor view, so it shows that, but you'll know what sections you've completed. By now, again, you should know how to navigate this. Anything that is graded is going to have a due date and a point value below it, so make sure that you do all the work, but make sure you prioritize those graded activities, all right? So unlike my normal classes where each week I put the graded activities at the bottom, this class is done in a sequential order, so make sure that you look for those graded activities that have the points values. Finally, after you read the post, the Welcome to CIS179CL post within MS Teams, you'll have a better idea of my qualifications, who I am, etc. I welcome you there, so I'm not going to reiterate that information, but I highly encourage you to read that in detail so that you know who's teaching you the material of this course. More importantly, I want to just take a brief minute to talk about soft skills, and soft skills are employability skills. So outside of the technical skills that you learn in this class, that you gain throughout your career here, that you have when you've earned your degree, soft skills have become more important than ever. This recent article from October 5th, 2023 details soft skills continue to challenge the cybersecurity sector, and the fact is this holds true for most industries, not just technical industries, but given this degree, we'll cover this cybersecurity information. So if you'll notice here, top 5 skills employers are seeking in cybersecurity job candidates: communication, critical thinking, problem solving, teamwork, the ability to work in teams, and attention to detail. In addition to those, the Perkins Employability Skills Framework, which looks like this, lists some other ones such as interpersonal skills. I'd encourage you to just go out and Google Perkins Employability Skills Framework. You can read through this. These are the skills you're going to need to be successful professionally. In today's IT industry, you can't just have those technical skills. You've got to be able to work in teams. You've got to be able to communicate, manage your emotions, manage stress, think holistically as a system versus just what you're working on. Of course, it goes without saying technology use. Again, this is employability skills for all industries. You all should know how to use technology, but you're going to get the opportunity to practice professional communication within this class, professional communication, respectful communication with your peers, as I provide things for you to challenge each other with, how to use information, and resource management. Now, when we talk about resource management, the number one thing that comes to mind is time management, and I want to help you manage your time. Now, what that means is, I've given you that Excel spreadsheet of when things are due. If you're challenged with time management, reach out to me. I'm willing to work with you one-on-one. It's not part of my job. It's something I do in mentoring people through these employability skills, because the number one reason that students cite for not performing or meeting their own goal in the course, and especially when it comes to dropping a course, is that they procrastinated and they didn't manage their time. I see that, especially in early courses, about 70% of students do not start the coursework until 12 hours before it's due. And those are the students that are at high risk for not getting the return on investment that they've paid for their college tuition and end up having to pay twice when they take the course again after dropping. So I want to make sure that that is not you. Again, if you have any questions on this, please reach out to me. I'm happy to help, happy to consider to mentor you as it pertains to these skills, should you want that as well. So that's enough for me. Let me know, again, if you have any questions. Welcome to CIS179CL. It's going to be a great term, and we're going to learn a lot about cloud. Take care.